Well, it is Father's Day, and we couldn't think of a better way to celebrate than with our father-daughter duo in the kitchen. We've got Chef Jenny Brulé, and she's joined this morning alongside her father, Bill, a 93-year young chef who studied culinary arts in Paris.
Yes.
He's also the proud dad of 5, grandfather of 10, and great-grandfather of 7. Welcome to you both.
Is this a surprise to you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're so thankful to have you both. And you are making a wonderful Father's Day dish, Chef Jenny.
I am, yes. I thought smothered pork chops would be good. So we're going to start. Dad, will you season this pork chop? So yeah, he and my mom went to culinary school in Paris.
Oh my.
And that's what inspired me to become a chef. So what he's doing right now is he's just seasoning this chop, thank you very much, with a little Cajun seasoning. Now you don't have to use Cajun seasoning, you can use just salt and pepper, you can use garlic powder, but the point is you just want some kind of seasoning on there. And then we're gonna put it into flour, and then this is hot oil.
Ooh, it's sizzling.
Sizzling. Now this is one I just did. Let me show you this. So this is one I just took out.
So the finished product.
It's not quite finished. So it's a couple steps. So this has been sauteed, so it has a nice crust. But then after it's sauteed, we put them in the same pan, and we put in some red bell pepper and onion.
And then just gives it an additional flavor.
Yeah, it gives it an additional flavor. It gives it some color. And then I'm going to add some chicken broth, and then let that simmer for simmer for at least an hour. And what happens? Is that too long for you? You want to eat now?
Dad says you can do it quicker.
Yeah, he's like, I'm hungry. So, okay, so then I'm just going to finish. So this is when it's done. And all I've done is poured in just a little bit of heavy cream. Maybe it's 2 tablespoons. And it was 3 tablespoons? Okay, yeah. Dad is always right. That's
I love this, your personal assistant.
No, I'm his assistant. What are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
So anyway, so this is a finished product, which I think we're going to taste later, but I just want to show you because it's a multi-step deal. So I would like to saute that. This is called a shallow fry, not really saute, because there's a little bit of oil in there. It's not just a smearing of oil. Anyway, so you get a little bit of a crust. Cook it maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes on each side, right? And then we take most of the oil out, and then let's pretend like I've done that, because for in time.
Magic of television, it's okay.
Television. Then we're gonna put in these vegetables. Now, if you don't like red peppers, you don't have to use them.
You can use green peppers.
Sure, you can use mushrooms. You can't really use any vegetable you want, like broccoli wouldn't be good, just any vegetable.
That's something I would probably try, and it would turn out terrible.
Well, it would turn out gray, is what would happen.
Oh,
because this is going to.
That's my problem.
This is going to cook for an hour and a half. So once these start to get soft.
So this is one of your longer dishes, then.
Yeah. This is a slow braise. You can also do it in the oven, but we're going to add in. This is chicken broth. And that is what is going to become the gravy. So that's called a braise, as you know, sir. And we'll just cover that, and we put both chops in here, or whatever you can fit. You can do them in batches, or you can do them in the oven in a casserole dish, and let them braise just so they're barely simmering, barely simmering. You never want to boil meat because it makes the meat tough. Even if you boil it for a long time, it makes the meat tough. So just barely simmer it for about an hour and a half, and then it will be falling off the bone.
Ooh.
And the sauce will thicken up.
I love that. And we will be test tasting at the end of the show, so you want to make sure you stick around. Real quick before we go, Bill, tell us a little bit about culinary school in Paris. That's interesting to me.
Well, we just decided one summer, let's do that. Swapped our house for an apartment in Paris.
And the best part was their house that they left here in the United States, I was 16, and I had massive parties in. It was in Cape Cod. It was
the
phenomenal.
The floors were so sticky, you couldn't walk.
Sticky with beer.
Sticky with beer.
I love that.
Woohoo!
Well, so grateful that you were able to inspire Chef Jenny.